Oh, indeed. Same here.
I was just looking at the notes now.
Although before we do that, do have to take a brief moment to go over some rules and regulations and whatnot. So if I could just have everybody's attention for a moment, please. For the best possible Second Life wrestling experience, please help us keep the lag to a minimum by removing any scripted items you don't need. This includes, but is not limited to, AOs, HUDs, tummy talkers, scripted naughty bits, RLV devices, head patters, scripted pets, pretty much anything with scripts in it. If you could remove that for us, please, we'd appreciate that greatly. Please do not send any messages to wrestlers or staff during the show. There will be a meet and greet afterwards where you can speak with your favorite wrestlers, but please hold on to anything you'd like to say until then. UFW strives to put on professional events, so please keep that in mind and refrain from inappropriate comments, inappropriate gestures, or inappropriate actions, and also please refrain from nudity. Please respect all UFW talent and your fellow audience members. UFW is out here trying to put on the best show we can. All we ask in return is that you please do not be a douchebag. We don't really want to be kicking anybody out, but if you're going to be a douche canoe, we'll have no choice but send you upriver. So please do not be that person. For your safety, please stay on the outside of the barricades. Only wrestlers and staff who are in the show are allowed to be inside the barricades. Everybody else, please stay on the outside of the barricades. Also, there is a chance the action could come over the barricades and into the crowd. In the event that that happens, please do not interfere and please give the wrestlers room. For the full experience, please enable For the full UFW experience, please enable media and voice chat in your viewer. UFW utilizes media for wrestler intros, offsite events, challenges, and more, and also utilizes voice chat for live commentary and speeches from the wrestlers. So if you would like the full experience, please keep those on. We'd appreciate that. However, we do ask that you please mute your microphones for a moment, or for the show, for the entirety of the show. Once again, please mute your microphones for the entirety of the show. We'd appreciate that greatly as well. You'll be able to mic up during the meet and greet, but please mute those mics. You will, however, be able to use gestures to react to what's going on in the ring. We've got some free ones for you just up there on the balcony. There is the UFW free fan gesture sign. Give that a click and you'll get some free gestures. You're also more than welcome to bring your own. All we ask in return is that you please do not use any gestures that are overly loud and obnoxious. Please do not use any gestures that are inappropriate, and please do not spam gestures. Gestures are like fine wine, best enjoyed responsibly. You find yourself having difficulty hearing the wrestler intro videos or the live commentary. Up in the top right, there's a speaker icon. Turn up media, turn up voice, turn down sounds, then adjust your volume as needed. If you want to keep up with UFW news and happenings, there are several ways to do so. You can join our fan group. You can join our Discord server. You can follow us on Twitter. Links to all of that are up on the balcony above us. You can also find up there a link to the UFW YouTube channel. Go ahead and give that a click and bookmark that, because that way, if you can't be here, you still don't have to miss any of the action. We live stream all our shows, and you can find recordings of past shows there on the UFW YouTube channel. So a handy link to have in your back pocket. If you'd like to join UFW, we are hiring all positions: wrestlers, referees, commentators, even backstage folks. Although we are particularly looking for wrestlers who can wrestle on Sunday and Monday. So if you would like to join us, speak with Woofy Brisbane after the show to get the process started. UFW is also open for sponsorship inquiries. So if you'd like to do business with UFW via sponsorship, advertising, or providing a venue for a roadshow, please contact Dante Namova after the show. Most importantly, however, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. We got lots of great stuff coming up tonight.
Indeed, you are correct about that, Croven. I was just looking over the notes myself.
Indeed. Over here. Speaking of overly loud and obnoxious gestures, ones that play music are kind of counted as that.
Anyway, moving on into the show notes. What's our lineup for tonight, Grove?
Well, first up, we've got Dazzle Flash taking on Anna Somerset. That will definitely be interesting.
Sparkle Pony versus Mean Yeen. That's going to be There's quite a combo.
Yeah, definitely be interesting to see how that one goes. And after that, we've got Agent Ray taking on Rena Kadoya. That's going to be another one you don't want to miss.
I believe we can call that a clash of East versus West. The Dragon Maiden of Dojima throwing down with the man with the license to thrill.
Indeed. An agent versus a member of the Yakuza.
Yeah, it's going to be one to watch for sure. And then coming up in our main event tonight, we've got Sparksy taking on Oliver. Wonderful. Another one you're definitely not going to want to miss.
Absolutely right about that. The mother of House Lovingman and Oliver Wonderful follow the White Rabbit. Sparksy's got to be looking to solidify his claims for the title against Tonka, and Oliver's got to be looking to continue to prove himself after that, well, no nice way to say it, beat down at the hands of Dante.
Indeed.
Yeah.
But Oliver responded last week pretty well against the Soldier. I'll be interested to see if he continues that tonight. Either way, it should be quite a wonderful match.
Hardy har har.
I see what you did there.
Ah, come on. Someone had to do it.
Anyway, hope everybody's getting in the mood, getting ready. Don't forget, you can swing by the concession stand, pick up a hot dog or some popcorn or a soda. You'll also find the donation box back there if you'd like to donate to us. Also, don't forget to visit the fan shop. I've heard we've got some new merch tonight.
It seems that we do, yes.
We've got a special edition UFW Follow the White Rabbit sneakers out there today. And we've also got some new body pillows. I believe we've got Tonka, Samantha Gehring, and Escarlata, if memory serves, when I walked by there earlier. So do go check that out.
I just want to know if the Escarlata one meows when you poke it.
That is a good question.
I kind of want to go back there and poke one now just to see.
If they don't, then whoever designed those missed a great opportunity.
Well, I'm sure if they don't, we can just add it in, you know.
But yeah, do go check that out. And also, all our other merch is still available as well. If you haven't picked any of that up and you'd still like to, the newer stuff, older stuff, it's all still there. Still got those shadow scale teeth, the cards of glass, posters, older t-shirts, including the Yes Yes More the Punching Please t-shirt. If you haven't ever picked one of those up, hint, do it. It is the greatest piece of merchandise in the history of professional wrestling, after all.
And I have been told that I cannot guarantee whether or not the popcorn machine glass has any of my hair on it still or not. So.
Yeah, I don't know which. Because I mean, how many popcorn machines got smashed? Like at least 5 of them. Good grief.
I can think of at least 4 that my head went through.
You got pretty well affiliated with that popcorn machine there, Mr. Dwight, didn't you?
Yeah, I've suddenly developed a slight dislike for popcorn. I'm not entirely sure.
Anyway, we do have to take a brief moment to thank one of our partners. So if we could just have your attention for a moment, please.
Yes, and one of our partners is OEW Over the Edge. Over the Edge Wrestling is the English version of a telenovela based on the impact, drama, and action that hits the ring each and every week. Showtimes are every Sunday at 10 a.m. SL time.
Indeed, do go check them out. Checking out our sponsors supports us. So please go do that. And also thank you to anybody who donates to us directly. We appreciate that greatly. Well, it's almost showtime. Who's ready for some action tonight?
I'd say that pretty well answers that.
Yes.
I know that I'm ready.
More than ready.
Certainly am.
So excited. Let's get this thing going.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still. Hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all.
Good evening, UFW Nation. How are you all doing tonight? Hope everybody's ready for some action. I know I certainly am. We've got lots of great stuff coming up tonight. My name is Croven Connoisseur, the punching, also here with
Your two-time former UFW Hardcore Champion, Dwight Slade, and also with...
The smooth operator himself, Shadow Garing, and of course,
Your Sin City Ringtail Ring Announcer, Sylvia Nux.
great having you all up here with me, and great having all of you out there as well. Hope you're all excited. Hope you're all stoked, because we've got all of the action, all of the drama, and all of the gratuitous violence you've come to love from UFW. So let's hear it. Let's make some noise. Well, it definitely sounds like everybody's ready for action tonight, and so am I. So let's head on down to the ring and get it going.
UFW Nation, are you prepared to be fearless? Because night falls! Welcome to UFW's Friday Nightfall! Our opening contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from Equestria, standing at a height of 5 feet 6 inches, weighing in at 135 pounds. Make some noise and prepare to be razzled by Dazzle Flash!
Dazzle Flash, a bit of a newer member of the roster, but has been making a fairly strong showing for herself.
Indeed, she has been definitely on the up and up.
Last week might not have quite gone the way she'd hoped.
Well, you know. Sometimes things work as you want them to, sometimes they don't. Either way, good match came out of it.
And what can you say? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
And now, introducing her opponent, hailing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, standing at a height of 5 feet 2 inches, weighing in at 131 pounds. Make some noise for Anna Somerset!
Anna Somerset coming off of the, well, impromptu cage match for the UFW Hardcore title. I can only imagine the state of mind that the may be in here tonight.
Yeah, that match didn't exactly go her way, to say the least.
Well, I didn't think she was ready for that match. It kind of got sprung on her. You might say like the proverbial trap.
Indeed, I must admit a masterful bit of strategy on the part of the Commissioner Drewski Hofstad on that one.
It was a very clever plan.
Well, anyway, they've both been declared clean. Now let's see if they're ready to go. Looks like they're ready. There's the bell. Looks like Dazzle tried to go for a handshake and Anna just slapped her instead. And just kicks her while she's on the ground and going for a cover straight away.
Like I said, Dean is not in the mood here.
A quick kick out, no count. Locking up. Dazzle going for the knee to the gut. Now they lock up again. This time really pushing on each other.
A little bit of a struggle here.
Dazzle managing to push Anna down and going straight for the Boston Crab.
Like Dazzle letting Anna know she didn't really appreciate the start of that match.
You're right about that.
Dazzle back up, Anna now back up as well. Oh, and Anna trips her up with a drop toe hold.
Just slammed Dazzle's horn right into the mat there. Oh,
Now going to follow it up with some stomping, trying to stomp her flat there on the ground.
Just looking at the competitors in this match, though, I think if you're Anna, you've got to harness that aggression and hostility and turn it into a weapon. If you're Dazzle, you've got to be able to shut that down.
More
goodness.
kicks while she's down.
Yeah,
Now
getting
going-
kicked in the face is not going to help you shut the aggression down.
Oh, you definitely don't want to take too many boots to the head like that. Ooh.
Oh! And a big kick there, and down goes Dazzle.
Anna asking, how are you this pathetic?
Oh, following it up with a Kamigoye, and now going for the cover. 1, 2, and just 2. Going for the pickup again. Oh, wait. Dazzle comes all the way up into a jawbreaker.
And that might just create the opening that Dazzle needs here.
She's out to the ropes.
Coming off the ropes, that senton. Now going in for a head scissors.
Our referee of the night, Oscar Bernard, asking for the tap. No,
Oh, she bit her. Ow!
Oh. That is,
Well, that's one way to break a hold, I suppose, but,
apparently the ref didn't see it, so I guess it didn't happen. Oh. Dazzle with the head scissors kick off the ropes. Following it up with a scorpion kick.
staggering into there.
Oh, and there's the unprettier. 1, 2, and no, just 2.
Say Anna Somerset's kicks are harsh, but I feel like Dazzle's might be even harder, especially with those feet of hers.
Speaking of somebody that's been kicked by a hoof a time or two, yeah, that'll leave a mark.
They both head to opposite ropes. Both taking a bit of a breather. Let's see who's going to strike first. Here comes Dazzle coming across, but oh, Anna goes for the eyes. Being called for it.
Oh, come on.
Now going for a choke against the rope. The rope's getting called for it.
Having fun? That what you think is a good date, you weirdo? Come here. I ain't done with you.
Off to the corner. Oh, nasty turnbuckle thrust. And going for the whole leg around the rope.
Almost seems like Anna's just content to cause as much damage as possible, or just working out that aggression.
Well, I don't figure that she's in the best of moods, considering what happened a couple weeks ago, and now just bashing her head into the turnbuckle there.
Now going to have some words with the ref.
Didn't look like Oscar was too impressed.
Oh, and that is why you don't get distracted. Dazzle with the float over DDT, going in for the cover. 1, 2, and just 2.
Oh, and able to get the shoulder up.
Give your opponent just enough time to recover, and it can come back and bite you, turn that momentum around.
That was a beautifully done float over.
Oh, and able to pounce, take her down, start giving her the business on the ground. Following it up with a leg drop.
Just calling out her opponent, or you calling her an embarrassment.
Grabbing her up by the leg. What's she got in mind here?
Banging Dazzle towards the middle of the ring here and going in there with an elbow drop.
Oof. Elbow straight down on the knee there. Oh.
Might be trying to take the kicks out of Dazzle's offense.
Going for the pickup. Ooh, and right into a backstabber.
Ooh. Yeah, it's a patented Anna Somerset classic. Just showing her disappointment there, and Dazzle just standing over her and shaking her head.
Oh, now just kind of pacing around, glaring down at Dazzle.
Just like waiting for the spot here.
Dazzle gets up. And, oh, right back down with a bulldog. Oh, and now going in, grinding her boot in the back of the neck there.
Does he even like you? Does anyone? Get up. Time to take a nap. Anna just absolutely no respect for her opponent here tonight.
Absolutely not.
Going for the pickup. Oh, it's a roll up. It's a roll up. 1, 2. Yes, 2.
Just not able to hold it. Had it wrapped up. I thought for sure that was it there.
That was very close.
Following it up with that sidewalk backbreaker.
Oh, you don't see Dazzle Flash make moves like that very often.
A little payback for that backstabber, maybe.
I've had quite enough of you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Dazzle may be switching gears here.
Sparkle burst.
It's a Sparkle Burst super kick.
I literally saw sparkles there.
Right
1,
on
2, 3, and that'll do it. Well, that was a hell of a kick.
And connected with every bit of it.
UFW UFW Nation, here is your match winner by pinfall, Dazzle Flash!
Dazzle asking if a hug might be out of the question here. I'm not sure that's... Yep, that went about as well as I thought it would.
Yeah, needless to say, Emma's not really in the hugging mood, especially after that.
No, I would say not.
I
don't think Anna is the huggable type, personally.
I would agree with that statement. Then again, who would be after taking a Sparkle Burst super kick to the face?
Thank you all.
There you go. Pretty good match for the opening there. Some interesting things with sparkly bits at the end there. But there you go. Quite an opening. And heck, I'm ready for more. But before we get there, we do have to take a brief moment and thank another partner. So if you could just have your attention for a moment, please.
Do you enjoy romantic walks on a pastel pink beachfront? How about unsociable drinking at a gloomy graveyard with friends? Is it no longer a phase, Mom? Come to Gothica City, home of everything goth, punk, and alternative. Gothica City hosts weekly movie nights, board game events, and several live DJ sets throughout the week. Fur, flesh, and everything in between are welcome at Gothica City.
Indeed. Do go check them out. Supporting our partner supports us. We appreciate that. And also thank you to those of you who donate to us directly. We appreciate that as well. But anyway, it is time for our next match. So let's head on down to the ring.
UFW Nation, the following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I have a license to thrill.
Introducing first, sneaking his way in from a classified location, standing at a height of 5 feet 10 inches, weighing in at 195 pounds. Double O section, make some noise for the cat licensed to thrill, Agent Ray!
A cat with a license to thrill indeed, Agent Ray. In recent weeks, he has been back to his winning ways.
Indeed. There for a while after he lost the title to Tonka, he'd been down in the dumps for a bit, but you wouldn't know it here after his performance after the past couple of weeks, that's for sure.
Absolutely not. He has definitely turned it around and is still a fan favorite.
Indeed, the Double O section, loud as can be tonight.
And now, introducing his opponent. Hailing from Akihabara, Japan, Standing at a height of 5 feet 5 inches, weighing in at 130 pounds. She is the Dragon Maiden of Dojima, Rena Kadoya!
Rena Kadoya coming out tonight facing off with Agent Ray. Like I mentioned before, a true battle of East versus West here.
Oh, indeed. It's been a little bit since we've last seen Rena Kadoya in the ring.
Indeed, it has. These two are about as polar opposite as it gets, though, as far as mentality goes.
Hello, UFW.
I suppose in some way you could call this a battle of perhaps Law and Order versus the criminal element here. Agent Ray and the Yakuza here.
Let's do this!
There's the bell.
Ready to go.
Indeed, that's exactly what I was thinking, Dwight. We got a rule maker and a rule breaker here.
And now they lock up. Rena goes for the wrist. It's back into a hammerlock.
Come on.
Oh, and Ray able to slip back behind and reverse it. Going in for the strike. Now back to the wrist. Going in for a forearm butt.
And
And an elbow butt. And then down with a snapmare.
Agent Ray making an impressive display of his technical ability here.
Pulled her down into a face lock.
Oof, going in for the strike there. Again for a strike out of the wrist lock.
And grabbing the wrist again.
Again with the strike. Very close up and technical so far in this match.
Indeed, Ray displaying every bit of his technical prowess. Oh!
And right into that clothesline.
Sent her off the ropes and had that arm out, ready and waiting when she came flying back. And ooh,
Just for a cover, but I don't think there was a count on that one. Yeah, no.
Now, Rena was quick to get the shoulder up there.
Locking up again. And going for the headlock.
Seems like Ray's game plan tonight might be to work that close game and perhaps try to keep the Yakuza's maybe somewhat speedy offense out of the factor here.
well, if she's not able to move around because you've got her wrapped up, then that pretty well negates any bit of speed advantage she has.
That said, Ray is no slouch for movement either.
And pushing Ray back, he comes right back in. They lock up again. And down to the ground we go with a headlock. Rena against Ray. But Ray able to get right back up. Still. Oh. Now. Back to the lockup and now back to the ropes. Ooh, but Rena with that low drop kick. And down goes Ray. Now going for the cover. One and just one.
Count faster.
That is the downside of playing that close game sometimes, though, is that it can be turned against you.
You've got to be kidding me.
Ray getting back up. Rena coming off the ropes. Goes for a kick. Ray catches it up. And right on the knee with the elbow and then going in with a chop. And another. And another. Backing Rena up to the ropes.
Just over again with the chops.
I've been in the ring with Ray a few times, and I can tell you from experience, he can lay in those chops with the best of them.
Rena goes off the ropes, comes around, and oh! Ray with the overhead belly-to-belly suplex.
Nice case of using Rena's momentum against her there.
Off the ropes, right into a moonsault, going in for the cover. 1 and 2 and just 2.
Rena kicking out right at 2 there.
Like I mentioned before, though, Ray no slouch for movement, throwing that moonsault in.
I'm going for the pickup.
Got her up by the hair.
Off to the ropes. And comes off the ropes, the wheel kick.
Well targeted wheel kick right to the face of Agent Ray.
And just like that, the momentum switches again.
My turn.
Off to the corner.
Oh boy, I hear that train whistle blowing.
Launching a coast to coast ticket on the pain train, right in there with that Yakuza kick.
And connecting with all of it.
And then just laughing as Ray falls to the ground.
There's that vicious streak of Rena Kadoya. Ooh, right across the face.
Right in there with that face wash.
Just drove that knee straight across his muzzle. Oof.
Going for the pickup. Dragging him out of the corner.
Just slowly dragging him right to the center of the ring.
Ooh! Right in there with that cutter bulldog. There's the pin. 1, 2, and just 2.
Ray getting that shoulder up, staying alive in this fight.
Not yet, but you got to imagine Ray's head's got to be ringing after that, taking that kick to the head and then a knee to follow. Oof. Then the cutter on top of that.
He's got to be shaking the cobwebs loose a little here.
Going for the pickup here.
There's nothing friendly about that pickup either.
Off to the ropes, and right into a Michinoku driver.
Absolutely nothing friendly about that either.
Taking the gut there.
Oh, they hit him with the dragon's fire.
This looks useless.
Kadoya may be setting up for something there.
What? Is that all?
Coming off the ropes. But the cannon spike. Here comes the cover.
Looking good for Ray here.
1, 2, and no, not quite. That shoulder comes up.
Ooh, Oscar was set to put his hand down for 3 there, and just at the last second, he managed to get his shoulder up. Oh.
Rena not seeming happy about that, arguing with Oscar over the count.
Was that? Count right, bird brain.
You know, I don't think I'd want to be arguing with Oscar.
It never seems to get anybody very far.
No.
No. Ray back up now. Ooh, right in there with that super kick.
Staggering Rena with that kick.
Now off the ropes, coming in to the other ropes. And right in there with a scissor kick.
Caught every bit of it, too. Just driving Kadoya on the mat.
Now going for the cover. 1, 2, just 2.
Scissors kick, not enough to keep her down.
Going for the pickup once more. Ooh, 1 and 2.
Oh no!
Os amigos.
No!
Is he looking for it? There it is.
Hey!
Oof. And they're following it up with that brain buster.
Wasn't quite the same thing, but I imagine it doesn't make much difference to Reno's head's probably. Well, she's probably wondering where she is at the moment.
I can tell you this much from my own experience. When your head gets driven into the mat like that, it doesn't really matter much what happens.
Oh, and Ray off the top rope with that missile drop kick.
There's a pit. There's a
Into the
cover.
1, 2, and just 2.
We're not getting that shoulder up and keeping her chances alive here.
My goodness, did you see the amount of air he got off of that one? Wow.
Agent Ray always been an impressive athlete.
Ooh. But Rena was ready for him. Hit him with the leg sweep.
Not done yet.
That is going in there and giving him the business. Yes, yes. More of the punching, please.
Just
So
driving in there with that right hand.
Pushing him right back against the ropes. But now he catches it. Oh! And there's a
Ooh.
Spectre kick.
off the ropes with that Spectre kick, and down goes Rena.
The tide may have just turned.
Rena's still down on the mat, but Ray crawled his way over to the other ropes. Now it's his turn to stalk her a bit.
And
Might
Rena
be
is
looking
up.
for it.
Here comes Ray, and right in there, he gets the golden gun.
Oh, that could be
the
it.
cover.
This might.
1, 2, 3, and that will do it.
I have
Double O section, here is your match winner by pinfall, Agent Ray!
Ooh, what's this?
Looks like our Nightfall Commissioner, Drewski Huxley, has got something he'd like to say.
All right, cut the music, please. Agent Ray. Congratulations. Well fought match, sir. Well fought indeed. Both you and Rena were definitely had me on the edge of my seat the entire time. Great job. You know, I must say, Ray, it's been very comforting to see you come back after losing the world title all those months ago. Say, going through your struggles, going down a little bit, now coming back up. It's good to see. It really is good to see. You're finally back on the upswing, and it's great to see that you haven't lost your touch whatsoever. So, with that being said, as some of you very well may know, the Trinity Championship is no longer a thing. However, there are certain things that we need to do to get this championship back up and rolling. So, I am proud to announce that Agent Ray, you are now the brand new owner of the UFW Nightfall medallion.
Ooh.
Isn't he, though? Isn't he? You did a great job, Agent Ray. Keep it going. I look forward to seeing more gold on your shoulder, around your waist, once again.
Well, there you have it.
Well, there you go.
a license to thrill.
Ray now in possession of the Nightfall Trinity medallion. And now means that 2 of the medallions have been issued. The
Indeed, it does. And as somebody that's been across the ring from Ray a few times, I can say with Ray in the Trinity medallion picture, business on the Trinity title is about to pick up.
Indeed. Ray now the second holder of a Trinity medallion. Of course, the first holder comes from Frontline and Nate Fox.
yes, that is true. So Ray and Nate Fox, the two holders of the Trinity medallions. That just leaves the unbroken medallion still left in play, and then we'll see. Now, it's worth noting that those medallions can end up being fought for in matches, so you do kind of got to defend those. We'll see. At some point, though, once all three medallions have been handed out, a match will be had for the belt itself, but that's a ways off. Anyways, before we get to our next match, we do have to take a brief moment to thank another partner real quick. So if we could just have your attention for a moment, please.
UFW is sponsored by Fauna. Don a pair of comfy jeans and don't forget your sweater. Let the crisp, piney air refresh your senses while enjoying a relaxing horseback tour of our scenic Northwest U.S. equestrian town. Skate the night away at Moonlight Rollerway. Bowl that perfect 300 at Milky Way Lanes. Or get that hole-in-one at Level Up Mini Golf. Head to Whitetail Station for a train ride you cuddlesome types are sure to enjoy. All that and more to explore at Fauna. Please visit our website, fauna.club.
Indeed, do go check them out. Supporting our partner supports us, and we appreciate that greatly. And also, thank you to those of you who donate to us directly as well. We appreciate that as well. And yeah, it's good to see the Trinity coins back in play. It's going to be a good bit of fun to watch what happens with those. Last time around, there were some shenanigans. We'll see if that happens again this time. You never know. Like I've said before, you never know what happens in our squared circle here.
I'm kind of curious to see if those are the same Trinity medallions, because last we had heard from that Trinity belt, Depravity had welded those into the belt, so I'm kind of curious how they got those back out, or if we just decided to get new ones.
I mean, I know we have a jeweler who maintains the belts. Maybe they were able to work something with them. I don't know. But, it is what it is. But anyway, we do have our main event coming up in just a moment here. That's going to be quite the interesting match. Sparksy and Oliver. Definitely curious to see how that's going to go. They've both been on a bit of a path lately, you might say.
Indeed, you can say that. Oliver is quickly becoming a fan favorite, and the mother of House Lovingman has definitely made his intentions known.
Indeed. And, that whole situation between Sparksy and Tonka with House Lovingman, there was no love lost between those two for sure, but Sparksy is, I think, probably ready to try to make a statement that it's not just fashion with him.
I think you're absolutely right about that, Shadow.
Oh, indeed. And we will just have to see how that goes tonight. But yeah, it'll definitely be an interesting one. Although also just, the things that have been going on, like the things brewing between Sparksy and Tonka, that whole mess, I don't think it's been resolved. If I remember correctly, didn't Sparksy take the heavyweight belt from Tonka? Like, stole it from him? Or am I remembering that wrong?
I just remember Ramon standing over Tonka and dwarfing him. That's what I remember.
There has definitely not been much love lost between Sparksy and Tonka.
In any case,
Anyway, we'll just have to see what happens going forward. But I do believe it is time for the main event. Who's ready for a main event? Well, sounds like everybody is ready to go, so let's head on down to the ring and get it going.
Before we get to the action, one of our competitors is wearing the colors of the trans flag in support of the trans community in honor of their lost friend. With that in mind, it is time for the main event of the evening. Wrestlers, make your way to the ring.
And here comes Sparksy.
we all matter.
Command attention. Surf the face. Can't touch my body or my grace. I am the brand.
There you go.
Custom fashion.
Sparksy in
Beauty. Visual passion.
his trans pride garb here,
Dark constriction.
putting out the call for trans rights as he enters the ring.
High addiction. Obscure seduction. Complete control. Hit the motion. Demand the will. Faces sculpted by the hand of God.
And
Garment
dedicating tonight's match to Nova.
legendary as the golden age. Pain is beauty if you want to slay.
Let's hear you, UFW. Come on. Here comes Oliver Wonderful. Main event time, Trinity Arena. Follow the White Rabbit.
UFW Nation, welcome to your main event. When the action is underway, the referee of tonight is Oscar Bernard. Introducing first, hailing from House Lovingman, staying at a height of 6 feet 1 inches, weighing in at 198 pounds. The mother of House Lovingman, give it up for all legs, no dairy, Sparksy Lovingman.
Nova. Always in the queendom.
Damn right.
And now, introducing Sparksy's opponent. Hailing from Wonderland, standing at a height of 6 feet 2 inches, weighing in at 210 pounds. Join the adventure and follow the White Rabbit with Oliver Wonderful.
Right as Sparksy came in, pointed to the camera and said, "I'm doing this for you." Sparksy wrestling with a bit of a heavy heart tonight.
Now let's see if they are ready to go.
For Nova.
There's the bell. Yep, trans rights. Now they lock up. Oh, and Oliver goes for the wrist there, pulling it down hard, trying to wrench on it there.
Sparksy able to break out of it.
Looks like Sparksy looking down at Oliver's wrist there. Looks like he's acknowledging the wristband that Oliver is wearing. Now they're going to handshake.
Sparksy noticing that wristband as the wrist lock was ongoing. Giving Oliver a bit of a nod of respect there. Always love a good sort of sportsmanship.
Absolutely.
And right back at it. Sparksy going for the wrist lock. But Oliver able to reverse it. And Sparksy takes it right back. And getting it back into a hammerlock.
Well, there's been some technical wrestling going on tonight.
for the strike. Now off to the ropes, coming in and dodging under that and off the ropes again. Ooh,
Dodging the boot.
and now off the top ropes, grabbing him and taking him down with the arm drag from midair.
Woo!
Impressive diving arm drag from Dwight Rabbit.
And now going for the cover. One and just one.
Sparksy able to quickly kick out of that one.
Kicking out with some authority as well.
Ooh, and Sparksy with that low drop kick. Off the ropes. Right into that leg lariat, rolling off to the other side. Ooh, and sweeping the leg and pulling him down to the ground. That Russian leg sweep. Now off the ropes again, coming in and a huge leg drop. And going for the pin again. One and just a one.
Sparksy dedicating this match tonight in honor of his fallen friend, and I know he'd love to come up with the victory here.
Off to the corner.
Sparksy back to the corner. That whistle's blowing.
And ooh. But no. Oliver ready for it with that Uranage.
Derailing the train at the station there.
Oh, got him up and got him a scoop slam. Off to the ropes. Ooh. And a knee drop.
Right into the ribs there.
I'm going to take a little breather on the ropes there for a moment. Sparksy starting to get up, though. Oliver comes right back in and gets him up in a backdrop driver.
Oof.
Off the ropes and right in there with an elbow drop.
Well, Sparksy's going to have to figure out something to take control over this match, or else Oliver's going in for the cover.
One and two and just two.
Bit of an impressive display of offense from Oliver there.
Looks like Oliver may have a bit of the momentum here, but can he maintain it? Oh,
and Sparksy able to get in there with the jawbreaker.
No, he is not.
Just a reminder, everybody, please do not spam gestures. Thank you. Off to the corners. Here comes Sparksy and right in there with that knee. Pounding and pounding that knee in there.
Showing off some of that leg strength, sending Oliver flying out of the corner with that monkey flip. Now Sparksy taking a trip to the high rank district. This is for everyone in the trans community. You are all beautiful.
There he goes in there with that shooting star press. But that little
Looked like Oliver got
dedication
the
there
knees
might
up,
have
though.
been a bit costly as Oliver was able to get the knees up.
Say both of them on the ground now. Oliver pulling himself to his feet. Sparksy still holding at his stomach.
And he's back up. Oliver coming in. Right with that big punch, down goes Sparksy to the knee. But now Oliver able to slip around behind. Got him up and got him in a German suplex. Here comes the pin. 1, 2, and just 2.
Impressive display of athleticism, just not quite enough.
Oh, Oliver signaling that this one's about to be over.
Sparksy's back up though. Comes Oliver to the ropes, but Sparksy's right next to him. And oh, shablam, over the ropes he goes. They both go over.
That was a fake kick. Usually Oliver leads into off with the head, but Sparksy was ready for it. Had that one countered.
Although Sparksy might have taken a bit of a hit too. Staggering up against the barricades, sitting there for a second before sliding all the way down. And it looks like he might have hit something on the way down. Like he may have hit his chin on the way down.
Looking that way, he's checking his jaw there.
And both opponents looking a little worse for wear after that landing. That didn't quite go well for either one of them.
Ref calling him back in. Sparksy goes for the pickup. Putting Oliver up against the barricade. Count out has begun.
Oh.
Sparksy getting some distance and then coming in running with the knee. And now just smashing Oliver's face into the top of the barricade there.
Ooh, snap
and a
suplex.
Sending Oliver over towards the edge of the ring there, but still outside. Count is up to 3. Now at 4. Sparksy stepping back into the ring. Oliver still on the ground. Sparksy taking a breather in the ring. Looking up towards the ceiling.
This is for you, sweetie.
Trying to just ow. And now Sparksy's back on top, going in with a shooting star press off top rope. Now the count has reset.
Absolutely beautiful move off the top there.
Count is at 3. Both
Absolutely
down. I
connected
wonder
with-
if Sparksy hit his head on the barricade after that.
He absolutely
Count at
connected
4.
with every bit of that, but the landing may not have gone well for him.
Count is up to 5. Sparksy kind of crawling around. I don't know if he's trying to get in position for a pin, but Oliver's starting to get up. Now he's trying to crawl to the ring now. Count is at 6.
Wait a minute, what's that on the ramp?
Wait, is that Tonka?
Tonka?
And Tonka comes in and takes them both down with that discus lariat.
Oh! Where did he come from?
Okay, in there to break it up. And the match has been called no contest due to the interference. And Tonka attacked them both at once.
Okay, chunked Sparksy right back in the ring, and he's coming in right after him.
Looking like Tonka's trying to send a message here.
Oh, he's got him set up and jumps him.
And he gets him into the Pitbull powerbomb.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'd definitely say that Tonka's here to send a message.
Right, here comes Oliver. Oh, and Oliver gets a spine buster for his trouble. Okay, asking for a mic.
Yeah, here you go.
Not to spoil the fun, gentlemen. However, it's a little bit of business to take care of, so... Oliver, if you'll excuse me, you need to exit Tonka's ring right now. Now you, Sparksy. Let's make one thing absolutely clear. You seriously need to get your eyes checked, because even though I resemble the only other pit bull in this federation that just happens to be the Nightfall Commissioner, he could never lace Tonka's boots. You've crossed a line that you cannot come back from, Sparksy. You have betrayed Tonka's trust. And believe Tonka when he says that you will never. And Tonka means never! We'll get a shot at this World Heavyweight Championship as long as Tonka's the champion. So, be a good little diva, stay right where you are, and know your place in line!
Wow. Sparksy, tears in his eyes, saying, bitch, not on today of all days, but Tonka having absolutely none of that.
Here, take your microphone back.
I don't know if we want it.
Too late, it's yours to keep. Don't you dare sell it on eBay.
UFW Nation, due to the intervening of one Tonka, this match is declared a no contest.
Wow. You know, I've seen some pretty heartless things here, but I think this might just take the cake.
I'm still still trying to wrap my head around what I just saw. But, you know, there you go. Tonka showing that he will do what he do, regardless of anybody else's feelings. Oliver going to help Sparksy up there.
They will always matter, no matter what. I will fight for trans rights.
Well, there you go. And after that, Sparksy's still with the dedication.
Command attention. Surf the face. Can't touch my body or my grace. I am the brand. Custom fashioned. Obsessed with beauty. Visual passion. Sophistication. Dark constriction. Bondage beauty. My addiction. Obscure seduction. Complete control. Hit the motion. Demand the role. Faces.
I will also take a brief moment to say that I agree trans rights are human rights and should be fought for.
Damn right. I'd just like to take a moment and thank the UFW Nation and everyone that came out tonight in the colors. Thank you for the support.
Indeed.
Indeed, indeed. You can see up there on the balcony above us the Trans Pride rainbow.
Another reminder that we are all united.
Indeed, indeed. And that will be our show tonight, UFW Nation. Hope you all had a great time tonight. Hope you all enjoyed the show. I know I certainly did. Lots of great stuff. As per usual, my name is Croven, connoisseur of the punching, also here with
Your two-time former UFW Hardcore Champion, Dwight Slade, and also with
The smooth operator himself, Shadow Gearing, and we cannot forget
Your Sin City Ringtail ring announcer, Sylvia Nux.
great having y'all up here with me. Great having all of you out there as well. Hope you all had a great time tonight. Hope you all enjoyed the show. I do hope you all come back and see us again for our next show, which will be on Sunday at 7 p.m. Second Live Time for UFW Sunday Night Frontline. And then again on Monday, 5 p.m. Second Live Time for UFW Unbroken. And then next Friday, same time, same place, for another UFW Nightfall. Definitely don't want to miss any of that, so definitely be there. Hope you all had a great time tonight. Hope you all have a good night and a good weekend. And yes, fight for trans rights. Hope you all have a good evening. Meet and greet will begin momentarily.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still. Hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall.
You can now use your microphones again. Meet and greet will be in the lobby.